Underground dialogue, we gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? No, not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. Underground dialogue, we gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? No, not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. From the industry to the Oval Office, we expose the darkest motives of them all and disclose what the protocol is. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. We gon' help you with what you go through, reshape and mold you, and sweep over them weak lies they told you. If you living with no clue, we gon' deprogram the old you, and you get to keep your soul too.
Your boy Key Stove.
Y'all tuned in again to another episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast, where the name speaks for itself, man. This talented brother that we have sitting in the legend seat today, man. He's forged his way in this music industry and has become a mainstay in the rap game, especially here in the state of Texas, but particularly in his hometown of San Antonio. This brother's music catalog is extensive. We will get into that as we go forward. But just as important, if not more important, is his work in the community. Yeah, which is representative of and reflective of how an artist with reach and influence should carry themselves and be that example and use that platform for the betterment of others. I want to introduce to some and present to others my brother, the one and only Mr. King Kye. How you feeling? Remember?
Yo, man. Hey. Beautiful intro, man.
Oh, man, it's true. You just said the truth will set you free. He said it on camera.
And I love the fact, that you said hometown of San Antonio.
Yeah.
And it's almost as if
I have two hometowns.
Yeah.
I was born in Houston.
right.
Yeah.
But I've been in San Antonio over 25 years.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just getting flack for being born in Houston.
Yeah.
In San Antonio.
Yeah. I used to get flack for being born in Houston.
Why?
In San Antonio.
Oh, in San Antonio.
Yeah, because I rep San Antonio, that I rep it more than I rep Houston.
Right.
Yeah, I live there.
Right.
And it's my home, and
It means a lot more to me than just being my home, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot that comes with it. But moving, the reason I went was kind of because of what we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
But, we'll get into all that, man. But, San Antonio, Houston is who I am, and really just a, Texas boy, man.
Without a doubt. When you are one of the people, you like the face of San Antonio, man. It's like every city has artists who are responsible for establishing the name of that city, putting that city on the map. And you definitely done that, proudly repping San Antonio. So, I feel like anybody, they should be proud, like say, okay, well, this guy, regardless of where he was born at, he keeps coming down here and he's wearing our city on a shirt, you know what I'm saying? See, I go back,
Set you free.
Hey man,
I love hearing truthful shit.
Yeah, but you know what? Because I remember, I'm a little older guy, but I remember groups like, I remember PKO.
Yeah.
Back in the days, and the legend guys from San Antonio. That was the first group I heard of in San Antonio back in the day.
Reached out to me and we did a song.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. See what I'm saying? And I connect with people outside. My homie Nova Kane is out there. My homie Antonio San, Lady Lunatic, and all them, man. So people don't understand that San Antonio has a rich legacy. And it's good to see you just repping like that. When did you get started in the music game?
In San Antonio.
Yeah.
San Antonio?
Yeah.
What year? Like
2000.
Oh, we're down here. 20-something years in the game.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man.
You might be as old as K then.
No, he ain't up there. He ain't caught up with his big brother.
Oh man, when you you have that mind, you know what I'm saying? Mind is everything. Yeah. I feel like I'm me, like as far as age is concerned, like age ain't really nothing at this point. Right. I'm saying I'm to that age where it's just like,
me.
Right.
Yeah.
Unapologetic. Yeah.
It don't matter how old I am. I'm finna get my point across.
And the music don't have an age to it at all.
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It depends, you know, I was telling somebody this the other day, like, you know, even in hip hop, you know, they may have kind of a little stigma about it, you know, but with social media, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter.
Right.
It really don't matter. You can do your thing however you need to do it because the youngsters have their own type of,
Yeah, they do.
you know what I'm saying? They got their own type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And so that's for them, you know, but that don't mean that we can't make some hard shit for them to listen to as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we ain't got to do the young shit that they doing for them. You know what I'm saying?
We're a little goofy out here trying to, you know, Keystone can't wear no pants like that, man. He can't.
I think that's what came from skinny jeans. Get out there and get a new audience.
Yeah. Can't do that, man. Can't do that. But you know, but to your point, I think we can all learn from each other. I think it's things the young generation can teach us, and it's definitely things that we can teach them because we've been down the roads that they may have not been down yet. Have you always been independent, or were you signed, or about to get signed at any point?
So I was with an independent label in San Antonio, called 30 Degree, and I did sign with them. It's the only label I signed with. But when I was with them, I signed like a 5-year deal. But when I was with them, I got the label. But at this time, I was on the label at this time. And so we went up to New York and we talked with Universal, Warner Brothers, the Asylum too, and then you know, I was still signed to that label, so the label I had to negotiate something with the major label in order for that to work because I was still signed.
Yeah,
and so it got to the point where the major labels didn't even want to deal with to do it outside with because he was so arrogant. So that kind of ruined down that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then after that, ended up getting approached, but I don't know, the shit that they was talking, man, it just was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing my thing independently, you know what I'm saying? This after the label.
Right.
But the major labels that came to me after that, I didn't like what they like. It just didn't seem right. You know what I'm saying? And so I just kept it independent.
Yeah, it probably wasn't right. Yeah, we know how they get down, but the difference is you had the instinct to understand, like, nah, this don't.
Yeah.
A lot of people wouldn't.
But
See, you know, this the time with CDs and all that. So, you know, I was, you know, doing really good up with selling CDs. You know what I'm saying? I was going city to city, you know, I was shipping them out, whatever.
He's speaking that boy language.
It mattered about your work ethic. If you was able to put out CDs, you was gonna be able to make money. Yeah. And so, you know, you had stores like Hastings and shit. They had a chain and they would give you $10 a CD. You know what I'm saying?
You talking this day?
You about to make me start crying over there, man.
All the time.
We're pulling my low style too, man. I won't see.
He don't want to give it up. He still keep his bag of CDs.
So when you come from that hustle like that, like it's like if motherfucker talking about give you a little money, it's like for you to own all my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, bro. Nah, I'm good.
You had to transition then from CDs to the internet. And
now, if it would have been millions they was offering me, I may have thought about maybe taking that opportunity to take a step. That's different. But you know, they was talking about 100,000, 200,000. You know, so that's just
Money you were making anyway.
And
that was a lot of people understand. Look, man, you know, you can't put me in a place that I'm not at right now. I'm like, well, keep doing, and then you trying to take ownership too.
Yeah.
Go ahead, so.
No, I was gonna ask him, like, from coming from that CD era to now to where I hear you mostly. Like, I know Point Blank say he's got the #1 Screw song on Spotify.
Yeah.
But I hear you like the #1 or 2 on Pandora. I can't turn on the Pandora without hearing I want to be.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, That song's a pure blessing. I can't take credit for the whole song. It actually was a feature.
Oh, it was a feature?
It was a feature.
Okay.
Me and Howard, it was a feature that we did for this dude named Big C's. That's why when you see that song, they say the hater proof on it because Big C's paid me and Big Howard to do that song. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's a big long story behind that shit.
I was gonna ask you this because if you getting tried for being from Houston and San Antonio, what do they say when is that your biggest song? One of your biggest songs?
Yeah. I mean, I got a few songs that's like right there.
Right there.
That's my biggest song.
Yeah.
And of course, like that song, like when it came out, like it's just everywhere.
Yeah. So you blowing up with that song. Then you from Houston, they get mad at you Houston, which in Houston that's a staple song.
Oh man.
Man, like when y'all you performed yesterday, the other day at Screw Day.
Yeah.
Man, when they actually put a face to that song, because I never really went back and seen it, I just heard it on Spotify, on Pandora at the time.
Yeah.
I said, oh shit, so now it connected the face with the song.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Because you've been a staple, we knew the song, especially the beat.
Yeah, that's why I was telling Big Bug and telling her, like anybody who was a part of me finna do the song Flip. Like, I'm like, man, a lot of people don't know, like, that's really me. Yeah.
I thought you was Mexican. When I said, that's a black dude singing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But you know, man, hey, I don't care, man. If I'm on the song will hit, it's my song.
There you go.
And you know, the song did so good, like, I have to do it. If I don't do it, people get mad at me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because a lot of people don't know that that's me singing the hook, but then there's a lot of people that do.
Yeah, right.
You know, a lot of people do know when Howard say Kye, they know exactly. Like, oh, I know. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I do my shows, I have to. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen it. I've seen it online. I've seen you on some of the biggest stages that anybody could be on performing some of the biggest names in the game. So I've seen it, bro. And your the keystone point, your social media reach is amazing, man. You got in my opinion, you got an appeal and a magnetism about yourself. People just, you know, when you put a post, or just a regular post on Facebook, 1,000 people just interacting with it like that.
Yeah. Man, just blessing. You know, to be able to touch people, and to be able to get, you know, people to see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that be happening. But I really just be speaking my mind and trying to be positive. You know what I'm saying? And I do notice and have noticed that there's so much negativity in the world, man.
Damn.
Like, if you show the positive shit that you got going on or that you feel, and you truly have love and you genuine about it and you express it in a way that people can understand, you know, from a family point, and you look at everybody like family, and you think like that. That's how I think. Like, because I believe in God, man, and you know, I believe that you know, we were created by God, and since we were all created by Him, that makes us our family.
So we ain't come from monkeys?
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I don't either.
Now, if somebody else decides to believe that,
That's on them.
and I respect you for it. You know, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
But you know, I think that being a man of the people is a lost quality in a lot of people with a name. You know, somebody like, go ahead.
Man.
Yeah.
Now you speak.
Yeah, because
I'm just saying, man, to that, I'm just agreeing.
No, because people sometimes, man, when the popularity increases, you know, we get to this lofty place. We get to this point where we feel like we're looking at, and we no longer want to be.
Honestly, bro, that's like a reason why a lot of artists that deserve that shot don't get it. Because of people like that.
Yeah.
There's so many of them. They've given artists a bad name.
Yeah.
Because people think artists are greedy and artists don't care about nobody but themselves.
and it mess it up for a lot of people that really deserve that real shot.
Right.
So people don't want to take a chance on. They don't want to invest in an artist.
Right.
And you look at, man, a lot of investors don't want to invest in artists because they got bad attitudes and they greedy or they cry or they ain't gonna work hard or they, you know what I'm saying? So you're like, man, I ain't sure I take no chance. I got that artist.
Right.
No, I don't fuck with some music shit.
We hear that all the time too, man. Because guys come through here and they talk about it could be a guy that's, man, this dude's so talented, he cold to cold with.
Yeah.
We hear that like over and over again.
Yeah,
Like,
over and over.
We say, why you don't put more people in? Like, I remember when Lil O was here. We say, Lil O got the ear for putting everybody on. I said, why you don't do that? He said, man, I got burnt. And once I tried to do something, and now everything's my fault.
And it's, you know, and unfortunately that's a majority of artists. They like that.
Right.
It's only a handful that truly understand the game and understand what it takes.
Right.
And understand the opportunity and appreciate the opportunity.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a big word.
You're not gonna fucking respect nothing if you don't appreciate it.
Come on.
Oh, you're entitled.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A motherfucker will sit up here and let a person spend all this money on them and act like they ain't did shit for them.
Hey, that's regular life. That's like you loan your pocket to somebody, you act like you
Sit up here paying for studio time, paying for your videos, paying for your promo, paying for all this, and then your shit don't do nothing and you mad 'cause you ain't got paid. You ain't even come out of pocket for
Come
that.
on, man. Come on. And you gave the game to, you know,
Yeah.
pay them the game.
And I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, shit, you got an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And with that opportunity, you need to understand that, hey, y'all tried and it didn't work. It ain't nobody's fault.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
It ain't nobody's fault, man. If a motherfucker take a chance on you, you can't blame him for
Can't
shit.
blame him, man.
You can't blame him for nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what he did.
Yeah.
He still took a chance on you.
Right.
Yeah.
He could fuck up.
Yeah.
He could fuck up. He could mess up. But he the one who took a chance on you.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you should forgive him, and y'all try to come to an understanding after motherfucker act dirty and evil, and that's different.
That's all about.
You know what I'm saying? When motherfucker make a mistake, you know what I'm saying? There's so many investors in music that have made small mistakes just because they didn't know, and artists hold it against them and treat them like shit. But they done spent all this money on them. They done all these things for them, and now they the bad guy. And it's like, damn, motherfucker, I took a chance on you, bro.
Well, you teaching, man. And no, that's an actual fact, bro, because the people don't understand the game. And a lot of young artists, unfortunately, they get caught up in that mindset of entitlement.
Yeah,
Early on.
There you go.
You're like, dude, you ain't even did nothing.
Just because a motherfucker took a chance on you,
Yeah, right.
they become entitled.
Right. Yeah, I must be that dude.
Yeah.
Be that dude. I ain't so now record, but I'm that dude. Yeah.
Do you know how many artists have flopped and done nothing from a motherfucker spending money on them? It's thousands more than ones that actually do something.
Man, Kyle, back in the days, man. Back in the days, I was young in my early 20s. I hadn't even put my first album out yet, and we was trying to hook up these investors. We met these dudes, these lawyers. They had a whole bunch of money. We met these guys that they was talking about investing some money. Man, they had a group that had they spent thousands and thousands of dollars on, man. And these dudes they laid their egg, man. They flopped like crazy. And they were so paranoid and scared that they didn't want to take a chance with me. And I'm like, man, I ain't gonna be like that, man. I'm just gonna be different. But we got to they had boxes and boxes of CDs that was just been sitting there collecting dust, man. And I'm like, man, bro, it's gonna be different. They were like, I like it, so I understood.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's just how it is.
That's how it be.
Somebody can mess it up, but somebody
But it's even like that with major labels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If an artist, before another artist come out and that other artist don't do good, the record label won't give that other artist as much as budget, man. Because they like, damn, this artist just flopped. I don't know what this one gonna do.
Yeah.
So now that's why the record labels wait. They wait to see how big your following is and all that extra shit. They want to see if people actually like you first.
Yeah, and by the time you get to that point, as an individual, like, I don't even need y'all. Like you just said.
That's why that's done.
Yeah.
That's why that's
Right.
done. Because it's a lot of artists right now
out there that deserve a chance and are really, really, really talented, but don't get looked at because they ain't got a lot of likes and views.
Oh, the new gang. Have you ever started a label or wanted to start a label sign artist? Or you like?
Yeah, I do, but I don't have everything I need to do it like I want to do it.
Right.
But I am a part of a record label right now. Forever Stacking Records. It's brand new label. We still learning and putting everything together. Like we getting it right. Like we been around about a year. You know what I'm saying? And so we get ready to drop off a whole bunch of records now. We working with a few artists, put some stuff together. I'm trying to do more mentoring. You know what I'm saying? And working with them. You know, I got songs with them extensive. But just kind of giving them the game as far as everything I've been through and everything that I know. You know what I'm saying? So I am learning that a lot of these guys, not a lot of these guys, but some of these guys are uncoachable. You know, and it's tough because some of these kids don't really respect the OGs in the game or people who've been there, done that. You know, so that get kind of frustrating. But you know, you have to be patient and just continue to see. But when you are working with an artist, it is good to see their character. You know, and see how they treat situations and how they are. You know, when it comes to answering the phone. Simple shit.
Would you rather work with somebody highly talented but with the fucked up kind of mentality, or somebody that's, you know, coachable and you can work with them, but they might not have all the talent like that?
We can work with somebody who, you know, is super talented and a little off. But you have to make sure that the paperwork is in order all the way. And you have to make sure that they understand and have are fully educated on that contract and how everything is supposed to go. And so they know, like, hey, these are what's gonna happen if you don't do this, like this and that, and you know, they breach the contract.
This would happen.
You gotta just be really strict with them. But then you got artists that you can give them a simple contract and they gonna work with it. They're gonna be on time, they're gonna answer their phone, they're gonna, you know, they may not be as talented, but guess what? They work it. There's so many artists that's popping just because of work ethic.
That's what I'm saying, because like I always remember like somebody was saying about like Master P and then Cannabis. And Master P had the talent like Cannabis, but he had the drive, also the ability to stay on time, you know, work with others. And then Cannabis, you know.
Shout out to Cannabis.
I forgot that.
Sometimes it just matter about who you know, man. You know what I'm saying? Who you locked in with. You know, sometimes that's really all that matters. But at the end of the day, work ethic is always the number one. You know,
that's a perfect segue, because you said something a few seconds ago. You said if somebody, they may not have talent, but they got the work ethic and that to take it further. And then being coachable, it made me think about basketball. And we know that was your, correct me if I'm wrong, that was your first love. That was what you really tried to do. And man, we see you tall, you know, so I can't say what made you hoop. But give us a little background on your basketball origins, man.
Oh man, love basketball. Just, you know, fell in love with it. You know, probably like, oh man. So I started out really with the sports. Mama put me in sports, so yeah, like baseball, basketball, and football.
Right.
And so baseball was really good. I could hit the shit out of the ball. At a young age, you know, it was crazy. And one day at practice, I think I was about 11 and 12, and somebody hit a ground ball. And the coaches hadn't told me how to get a ground ball. Right. You know, so when you get a ground ball, you're supposed to put your glove down and then put your hand up to stop it and like pop up. Well, I just Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
And I'm focusing
And it
on
popped up, and that bitch
right. Bust my lip.
Oh, man.
And my shit was busted so bad, I said, fuck baseball forever. I didn't want to play
Baseball.
baseball.
Yeah, the ball too hard, man.
Yeah.
No sport where the ball can kill you. I ain't playing.
Yeah. So yeah, I was done with baseball. And so then it was football or basketball. And football was really good. I played safety and I led the team with interceptions and run back touchdowns and shit.
Right.
And so what came between them two was the sun. And I didn't like to be in pads and shit in the heat. And so I chose basketball because of AC. And I was really good at that too. And so once I chose that and had that one sport, I was able to dedicate all my time to it.
Man, Kyle, you probably was 6'4" at 11 years old, man. Yeah, growth spurt you was all out the gate.
Let's see, 13, I was 6'2".
Yeah, I was joking. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, 13, I was 6'2". I wore my shoe size all the way until I was 14. So when I was 11, I wore 11. When I was 12, I wore 12, 13, 13, 14, 14. So man, I stopped at 14. And then when I was 14, got 6'4", and then throughout high school, I was 2 more inches. So,
I saw, I don't know if I was, this is a while back, I watched the interview, I was reading something, and you was talking about, you said like you felt like you really could have made it to the league.
Yeah,
Man. Like that.
Yeah. So I went to North Shore High School. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? On the east side. What's up, east side?
Went to that show.
What's up to the show? You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking Mustangs. Yeah, man. But at North Shore, man, it's tough to talk about because, I did good. I, freshman 18, and then JV sophomore year. And then halfway through, just right before the playoffs, they upped me to varsity. And so then, I played, varsity from the rest of the sophomore year, then junior year. And then my coach, Randy Watson, he left my junior year. And so we got a new coach, Coach Nicholson.
You said his coach's name was what was it?
Randy Watson.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking saying Randy Watson.
Oh,
come to the next.
Applause for Jackson Heights' own Mr. Randy Watson. Yes, Randy Watson. That boy is good.
Go ahead.
Randy Watson. And so then my Coach Nichols came in. And so when Coach Nichols came in, it was around the time when my mama, we went to Windsor Village.
Oh, man.
And,
that's what I went to.
Yeah, and so my mama met this lady, and her son played in the CBA. And my mama told the lady, and now by this time, my mama had built me a basketball court. My mama was a principal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she, and it was just her. And so she was saving her money for things that I wanted.
Yeah.
And so she saved up her money and got some concrete laid in our backyard and made me a court.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to mama, man.
Yeah, it was a half court, it wasn't a full court, half court.
No matter.
She put it in the backyard, put up an NBA size goal, just like the NBA. It was tinted glass, so the sun, I could still see if the sun was trying to shine through. It was lovely. So I was out there shooting all day long, playing all day long. Our kids in the hood would come to my backyard to come home. We lived over our funds, man. It fun better. But anyway, so my mama talked to this mom, that son played in the NBA, in the CBA, and she said that the way I got him discovered is I sent him to this 5-star basketball camp. And so my mama said, okay, I'm gonna do that for you. And she waited, she saved up money, took a whole year, she saved up about $2,500 to $3,000, and she bought me a plane ticket, and she got me into this camp. This is my junior year going into my senior year. I was not ranked. I hadn't been discovered yet. I was a good player, but I had just my eyes weren't on me yet. And so when I went to this camp though, I found out that this is the camp, bro. Michael Jordan went to. LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Garnett, everybody you can think of have been through this camp.
Right.
And so this is after, I went. So I get there and I win MVP of the camp.
Wow.
Right? Wow. The dude in the camp, Howard Garfinkel, he says, what college would you like to go to? So I say, Clemson, North Carolina, and Duke.
ACC.
Yeah. So I get home, all three of them sent me letters.
Wow.
Already, right? Wow. Then they invite me back to the camp for free.
Yeah.
Long story short, when I got back, and I got picked up by, well, I'm not going to say long story short because we're going to talk about it.
Yes, you know. Yeah.
You brought it up, so I'm going to talk about it.
Yes, sir.
So after that camp, I got discovered by this team called the Tim Thomas Players. You know, Tim Thomas.
Tim Thomas.
He was an NBA player, went to Villanova, and he got drafted by the 76ers.
Yeah.
And then he had an AAU team. When I won MVP of the camp, the coach of the AAU team, he reached out to my mom. I had all these AAU teams trying to get me, but this coach told my mama, he said, look, I want your son to come play for my team. I'm in New Jersey. All he needs is a toothbrush. We're going to take care of everything. We're going to take care of his plane tickets. We're going to take care of his stay, his food, everything. And matter of fact, he going to be with me. So my mama sent me, and we get picked up at the airport. It's the coach. And there's a guy in the front seat, in the passenger seat, and then there's a guy behind the passenger seat. I get in behind the coach in the driver's seat with a big old giant SUV. And the guy in the passenger seat sitting there reading the magazine. And when he read the magazine, he handed it back to the guy. He said, here you go, bro. And you do like this. And I look at the guy that's sitting in the front seat, and I'm like, he look familiar. I'm thinking in my head. And the guy, he give him the magazine, and then the dude that had the magazine, he give it to me. And then I look at the cover, and it's the guy in the front seat dunking on this dude. Wow. It's fucking Vince Carter.
Come on.
Wow. Wow. They're gonna know.
Fucking Vince Carter, bro. And so I stayed with Vince Carter for a whole week. Wow. Now this is at the time when this is 1999.
Yeah.
98. This is 98 actually.
Vince.
So this is 98, right when he got drafted.
Yeah.
But it was a blackout.
Yeah, they had the lockout there. That's right.
So he was with my coach because he didn't even know if it was going to be an NBA no more.
Yeah.
Because everything shut down.
Yeah, I remember that. Like it was yesterday.
Yeah, and so he was just trying to just play ball and stay in shape and all that, And so coach was cool with him and his brother, and so they stayed at the house, and I stayed at the house with his coach, with him and coach. And he was in the men's division of the Tim Thomas Players, and I was in the boys division. And so yeah, man, that's a lot to go into, but
hey, that's a hell of a story.
we rolled into it's a whole lot more. Yeah. So I stayed in Patterson, New Jersey for like a week, and then we had tournaments and shit, and then after that, I rode over 50 planes. Yeah.
Wow.
Playing in different leagues all over the country. The biggest, the big, I forgot the name of this shit. The League's tournament in Vegas, the big one. But anyway, we would go to Vegas. I met Allen Iverson, bro. I met so many people,
Right.
And this is in high school. I'm still a junior.
Right.
Well, I'm about to be a senior. It's the summer.
In the summer, yeah.
Get back to Texas. Now I'm ranked number 5 in the state of Texas. I got every school in the country trying to get me. It just turned into like a dream country. You know what I'm saying? I'm out in the papers. I'm out, everywhere. But just right before, ESPN and all that shit covering high school like that.
Yeah, folks went on it like that. Yeah.
And, Vince taught me how to dunk between the legs.
Yeah.
360s, all kind of shit.
Oh, you was like that?
Yeah.
How they feel about that?
Oh, yeah. There you go. Shout out to JR. I'm getting Clint, Wendell, all the boys, JB, James. Yeah, man, we had a squad, man.
Yeah, that's dope.
We had a squad. Freddie, man, we had a squad, man.
So what? How did culminate? Because I
Kobe.
read yeah. Kobe. Come on.
You said
I mean,
Kobe?
I'm talking about. When I say Kobe, I mean Kobe Benjamin. That I hope.
No. I thought you were talking about Kobe Bryant, but I heard of Kobe Benjamin.
Yeah,
I heard that name.
man. Yeah, not my guy. I'm just calling out my teammates.
Yeah, respect. Respect, man, respect. So you had an injury that kind of.
So school starts. I'm number 5 in the state of Texas. They got early signing. You can sign early. I think it was in October. And I was going to sign with this school called Creighton.
Yeah.
And so.
It's in Ohio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's in Nebraska.
Okay.
It's in Omaha.
Gotcha.
You said Ohio, no, Omaha. So I went on a visit and all that. It's in the middle of nowhere. And see, at this time, Creighton was good, but they're not the Creighton they are now. You know about college basketball. You know, Creighton is like they top tier right now. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't that at that time. But Duke was, and North Carolina was, and still are. But you know, those type of Florida State, those type of schools was like really on me too. Yeah. And so they hadn't gave me an offer yet. So I kind of held out. I was like, maybe they want to see more of me. And so I held out, and we get to, Christmas time, and we had a little tournament right before Christmas in Conroe. And it's a good story, too, now that I'm thinking about it, shit. Mm-hmm. My guys, man, I'm not going to name their names now, but, I named teammates, but I didn't name certain teams. I didn't name all my teammates, and it wasn't on purpose. I just was naming them out. Right. But I'm not going to specifically name the players that I'm talking about right now because, I know it's something that they regret, and it's just a story, though. But so we win the first game of the tournament, and we in Conroe, come from Conroe to North Shore, that's a little ways. Yeah. And so coach decided to stay and just go to the mall in Conroe and get something to eat before our next game. Right. And so we went, get something to eat, and coach was like, hey, y'all come back when y'all, about, this much time, y'all come back to the bus and we're going to get back to, go get ready for the next game. And so we go and we eat, and we do. I went with some of my other guys on the team, and then some of the other guys on the team, when they got off the bus, they had a little girl waiting for them, and they got in the car with the girl, and then they left. And so when they come back, and we all come back, and they come on the bus, they smelling like all kind of different perfumes and colognes and all kind of shit. So, the coaches already knew what they did. And not only that, when they got in the car with the girls, the coaches never got off the bus. So they saw them get in the car. So the coaches ain't say shit, though. We get to the back to the gym in Conroe, we warming up, we come back into the gym, and then we about to go out, for the game. And coach, he says, before we go out, he started pointing out, he said, you, get your ass out of my locker room. And so who he said you to was all 4 starters with me. Wow. But I had like 3-4 scouts in the crowd. I was like, damn, man, like, it's gonna be fun. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do. So I just felt like everything was all on me. Yeah. And I'm not blaming these guys. This is me. But at that time, I felt like, damn, I gotta go hard in this game. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go hard. Not saying my other guys on the other guys who came off the bench were good and stuff like that. I just felt like since the starters wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? We were a good team. Like, no show, we killing shit. And so, we start the game and I'm wilding, bro. I'm killing them. I think we in like 3 minutes in the game, I got 8 points, 4 rebounds. Like, I'm going hard. Crazy. So I get a steal. I'm at the top of, they coming down on offense. And I'm at the top of the key guarding. Well, I'm on the wing, and they pass it to the other wing. And then the other guy at the top of the key comes to the screen on my guy. And my guy shoots up to the top of the key. Well, I fought over the screen and I beat the pass. And when I beat the pass, I hit it and I'm going down to the other side of the court. As I'm going down to the other side of the court, the guy who threw the bad pass, he tried to cut me off. When he tried to cut me off, I just jumped over that nigga. Yeah. Okay. And I dunked on him. Yeah. And when I dunked on him, I had to jump from a far distance, so it made me swing. Yeah. I've been getting in trouble all year for hanging on the fucking rim. Yeah. Because every time I duck, I hand on the grill, you know, and so I'll be getting trouble because you get technical fouls for that shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
And my coach was mad at me for doing it. So this particular time, when I did it, I should have hung on the rim.
Yeah.
And I should have got my balance and pulled up and then came down. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. I let go. And when I let go, my body swung under the thing and I came down on one leg. Yeah, boom, boom. And so, boom, that was it. I told everything. My ACL, my PCL, my lateral meniscus. Yeah, bro. I had to have reconstructive knee surgery. Like, yeah, so that was that.
But I'm gonna say this, I appreciate you sharing that story, bro, because I think it can help a lot of people that may have been through it and may not know how to kind of cope with the after effects, you know, because you lose that dream because you was able to transition into a whole other dream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
And make that work for you. So
Yeah.
you could easily lay down, gave up, say forget it, I'm go work at Walmart somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But you transition into another dream, man. That's a hell of a story, man. That's a hell of a story.
Yeah.
Man, I wish you hung on the rim.
Yeah.
Yeah. you know, I'm happy you said that about coping.
Yeah.
Because we can all go through life with the I shouldas and what ifs and you know, and it's just not God's plan. You know, so when you realize you believe in God and He has a plan for you, there you go. Come on, you know, you say, I wish you'd have hung on the rim, but damn, man, this.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Show him he got a brand new one, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I got a
salute. Salute, man. Yeah. Come on, man. The next generation, man. He just showed a picture of his son.
Yeah.
His son is 5'8". I'm just joking. But it's coming, man. That's a beautiful thing, brother. So I'm thinking about now when you saying God had a plan. It made me think about the bullying, the anti-bullying thing that you do, man.
It's amazing.
When I first saw that online, I just leaned back and I said, man, this dude right here, man.
I heard somebody was over here getting bullied at Katy High School. So you know we had to pull up.
Personal testimony from a student. Appreciate it. You gotta tell Roger how
Alright.
I love her and show her that she's not alone. She actually battling brain cancer, has been since she was like 6 years old, but most kids don't know that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we just pulled up just to show her how much we love her and care about her. Like that.
Tayden! Today we went to pick up Tayden from school. Hi, Tayden. Well, I heard you were getting bullied. How were you feeling before we came today? Just wanted to go home. Just wanted to get out of there, right? How do you feel now that the anti-bully gang came to your school today?
Happy and excited and grateful.
Do you feel like some people got your back now?
Yes.
Do you feel loved now?
Yes. Fine.
Amen.
Thank you, anti-bully.
How did that whole thing get started? Because I'll give it just he goes to these schools, he finds out that these young children in school are getting bullied. He may be an individual student. Yeah. And he shows up with a mob.
With a mob.
But the mob ain't there, of course, to do nothing violent or it's to come in and offer support and bring this child out and elevate him and put him on a pedestal and to bring attention. Even it's, in my opinion, you can correct me if I'm wrong, it's a benefit to the bully. You know, to kind of get some understanding of like, man, this is why you shouldn't do this, man. They give us the backdrop on that whole thing, man.
Man, I'm sorry, man.
Hey, man, it's all love, brother.
Yeah.
It's all love, man. Salute.
Oh, really, man?
Yeah.
Cause that's so real how y'all do that, man. Pull it up in them Lamborghinis and everything. Get the,
Yeah,
man,
just, one of my kids committed suicide, man. Well, it's just,
wow, man.
just thinking about that, just, really touched me, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no doubt.
But that's why we do it. We try to save these kids.
Yeah.
They killing themselves out here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, man, it's like I ain't finna. I'm looking straight in. I ain't finna look at it. I don't want to do it either, man. But the thing is,
Tough, man.
it's such a blessing because he's right. So many of our young people, especially in this internet age, with what they call cyberbullying and all that type of stuff, it's so easy for them to let someone who's way on the other part of the country or the world say something derogatory, and they take that to heart. So the building up of the self-esteem of our young people is so important, man, because they got to know that they valuable, that they mean something. And that work that y'all do, I see the looks on their face when y'all come.
Yeah.
When y'all bring them out in them cars, man, y'all got all this weight that's out there waiting on them to embrace them and love them.
Support. It's like support. It's just
I see the other children that go to the school that come out because y'all are so inclusive in terms of like everybody see this. Man, bro, I don't know how you got involved in it or who was the catalyst behind it, man, but I don't think they could have picked a better person to do that work.
Thank you, man. I can't, that's just God Almighty on that one. I don't really.
Yes, sir.
I'm just a vessel for him on that. I really don't take no credit.
Yes, sir.
For it. I'm just doing something He asked me to do. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
I believe in God. I believe He asked me to do it.
Yeah.
If my wife was sitting right here, she'd tell you the same because I literally before it all started, I called her. We was at I was at Walmart right when Walmart opened back up after being closed from COVID.
Right.
I was at Walmart, man. I pulled up, and as I pulled into the parking lot, it just came over me like, I need to do something for kids that's getting bullied.
Yeah.
And I called my wife, like literally like 2 minutes, it's not even a minute later. And I said, baby, I think God want me to do something for kids getting bullied. And she was like, okay, baby. and I started.
Yeah.
And so that's why I say I give the glory to God on it. Because that's what I feel, and that's where it come from. Because I really can't explain how I thought of it, how I think of what I do. I can't explain how the people that get involved contact me or reach out. I can't explain how I find out about the kids that get bullied. I can't explain how the parents call me out the blue. I don't know. It just happened.
But God works like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like He picked me because, I really do care. I really do know how to fight.
Yeah.
Know how to fight.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, it shows, brother. It shows, man. We gonna.
You give them kids so much support. Like if they ain't having support, when you show up with that mob of people and everybody's just encouraging them kids, it builds them up so much and it shows them that they have some support around them. They ain't alone. And that speaks multitudes to those kids, man.
I be watching the screen like I'm watching a basketball game. I be like I'm cheering. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a different day. These kids ain't grow up like how we kind of grew up. That online bullying stuff that lasts forever, and they spread it around. And we get in a fight back in the day. We just got in a fight. You was in the bathroom. You seen it. If you didn't, you didn't. Yeah. But now they passing it around in the class.
Oh, man.
Everybody seeing it. Everybody slow motion.
Yeah.
They texting it up. So these kids, they dealing with a level of like that fear, whatever is in them. It's a high level, man, and it just don't go away just immediately. And now they watch so much stuff with people online telling them crazy stuff behind that. Yeah, because even I tell you this, even my child tried to do that once.
Yeah.
Behind some stuff sort of that way. And so you gotta tackle that in a whole nother way because it's sort of like they after they bully in school, they start bullying themselves in their mind.
Yeah, because it's something in them that makes them do that. You know, they might have been bullied before.
Oh man, that's why we never. I don't get that kid for one.
Yeah,
you know, that's why I ain't gonna never like approach no kid,
right?
Unless the scene is set up for me to talk to. Really, that's the only way I'm not gonna approach him. You know, because I'm
Let me ask you this real quick on the last part about the. What about follow up? Like, I know y'all.
I'm happy you said that. This must be a God intervention. Like I said, you know how God said this is God. I'm just about to show you something because you asked that. So this is what. First off, before I show you this, I'm gonna show you something because I showed the guys last night, and it wasn't like it was something where we was just talking, and it kind of came up. Yeah. And so I said, look, okay, this is what we do. Every person you see right here is somebody. You see Bully, okay? So you look, you got Bully right here today, right here. Right. And this mama texting.
Right.
Hold on, go back. Okay, so every time you see Bully, you'll see something about a kid that's been bullied in my phone. And this is recent. This is all recent. Oh, there's one. There's another one. This is mom reaching out about. Then this is a kid. This is 2 years. This is a relationship for 2 years with Adam.
Right.
That's another mom. Let's see. We got any more? What's the recent ones? This is all recent texts.
Yeah.
Sent to it. That's we on Saturday now.
Right.
There's another one.
Right.
Friday. But I keep going.
All up through the phone. All up through the phone.
Now this is today, and I wanted to show you. I was going to show you. I was just going to show you this, and then you asked about follow up. That's why I said, "Wow, God is amazing." Right. Because I was just going to show you this. I want you to read it.
Yeah.
I want you to read it, and then I want you to play what I sent. Okay. All right. And then you can read the reaction too.
Okay. Done deal.
That way, people can understand what this is about.
I'll be honored to read it. It said, "Good morning, Kyle. I hope y'all been good. Trinity is starting high school August 14th. We moved this summer and she's been nervous about 1, starting high school, and 2, going to a completely different district with 0 friends or people she knows. We've been hyping her up and she's confident and excited yet still nervous. Rightfully so. She starts prep squad practice tomorrow, first time meeting anyone. If you're free and willing, could you possibly send a positive message from you or Anti-Bully Gang to help her with the nerves of starting high school? Thank you." He came back. Okay, no problem. Okay, now we're gonna play. Well, let's see what his response is.
Hey Trinity, how you doing? This is Kyle. I just wanted to let you know that I'm very proud of you, and I'm so excited to know that you're about to start high school. When I started high school, I was a little nervous because it's like, man, you're going to high school, you got freshmen and sophomores and juniors and seniors, and I was going to be a freshman, and I was like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was just going to be. Well, I'm going to tell you, it was just like school I've been going through my whole life. It's just like school. You just going to have maybe a few extra classes, and everybody be a little older, teenagers now and all that stuff. So that's the only difference. I want you to go to school this year and for whenever you're in school, and you always give it your best. Always. You put your best foot forward, and you put your book and your mind in your books. Now, there may be haters at school. People who just be hating for no reason. That's what they are, and that's what we gonna call them. I don't consider them bullies anymore in high school. I consider them haters. Yeah. So, if you have anybody that's hating on you, pray for them, because they the one with the problem, not you. Just know that you're beautiful, and that you are smart, and you have great parents that have your back. And I got your back too, and so does the Anti-Bully Gang. You know we here for you. So I just sent you this message to wish you the best and to let you know that we love you and we support you, and we will always have your back, and we know you're going to do great this year. Congratulations on making it to high school, and I know that you're going to do great. God bless you, Trinity. Much love.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Hey, man.
Oh, response. Was that go up? Okay. Wow. That made me tear up. Thank you so much for that beautiful and real message. I know when I show her later when I get off work, she would truly appreciate that extra support. You're the best, Kyle. We always love and appreciate you and the fam.
Man.
Well, I asked about follow-up.
Man.
Can't follow. That's like basketball. He come off the rim, he followed it up, boom, dunked it. And he hung on the rim.
And that's like, bro, that's a 3-year relationship.
Yeah.
That's not even a new one. She's the first pickup of that AntiBully Gang. First time I did it, it was her. Man, look.
What's the one that's kind of bright?
She's
She's kind of bright in skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I was embracing.
Yeah.
Picked up in the Rolls Royce. And that was the first time I was like, you know what, I'm gonna bring a cool car to a school. She was the first one.
Well, you know what?
That night, bro.
I think it kind of, I'm understanding now why you are elevating and been
This
elevating.
shit like really be touching me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, it's touching all of us, man. You being blessed because you being a blessing to other people. So I understand your elevation, and God puts people in an elevated place when they decide to give up their gifts and talents to make other people better. See, she's not gonna ever forget that. Just like none of the other shit, you just say you put in a Rolls Royce. See, the average person who might not really fully grasp and understand this, they'll put in a Rolls Royce. That's material. No, it's self-esteem boosting. I ain't never been in a Rolls Royce before in my life. But see, as a young child, you get into a Rolls Royce, a Lamborghini, a nice car. That's a self-esteem issue. Your friends see you planted the seeds of making understand, it's gonna be people that may hate and this and that, but your focus should be on doing what you gotta do. Mm-hmm. So all of the intricate details of how y'all orchestrate and put that together, brother, those are building blocks.
That's what it's about.
When you told her you gonna have haters, they not bullies anymore, they're haters. It's a training ground, bro. Yeah. When you enter into this space, it's a training ground because the haters and all the stuff that you get in school that we thought was just the most major, worst thing in the world, it ain't nothing compared to once you get outside the door. So at the end of the day, you are putting them through a process of training to not physical, but the mental strengthening of the mind. So when they get in that real world,
I don't want to be blindsided. It's all peaches and cream.
Yeah.
It's going to be some obstacles you got to go through. And with those obstacles, you got to know what to do and how to look at them. And you got to first and foremost know that they got nothing to do with you.
Come on.
As long as you understand they got nothing to do with you, it's going to take you to where you say, oh, man, that man was tripping.
Right.
That person, that fool.
Yeah.
God, please help this fool understand. Please educate them. And whatever they got going through in their life, dear God, please help them with that as well to help them be a better person.
Come on, man. People want to impose their insecurities and their issues on other people,
And that's kind of bullies just bullying because sometimes they hurt.
Yeah.
They get
every time.
Every
time. They either hurt, jealous, envious. It's
Man, you know what? That's a bit. So have it ever been a situation where y'all have talked to the bully and been able to kind of transform that mindset?
Yeah. I've been able to talk to a few bullies. It just, you always find, and every time now that I've talked to them, now they friends.
Right. Yeah.
The bullies and the person who got bully friends now.
Yeah.
Man.
But that's how it was when we was growing up in high school.
Yeah, shit, my fucking friend for 30 years now, he was my bully.
Yeah, I did the same thing. As soon as we see him on the basketball court, now he's your homie, bro. Because you go through something with somebody, then you build that bond.
It's crazy how it works. So, and that's what I tell my bullies. I mean, kids that get bullied too. I said, man, they probably want to be your friend. They're jealous of something you got, or they want to be like you, or they just don't know how to not be mean because their parents being mean to them, or their brother and sister be mean to them, and people don't understand how many households had brothers and sisters
Yep.
that would torture the shit out of them, and then they take that to school.
Yeah.
And now they teaching other shit about bullying, but it's happening in the home, man. And the parents ain't doing enough to stand on it or to recognize what's going on with it. And so that's why I always say, man, it really started in the home when it comes to the bullying shit. But there are so many homes that don't have parents there because either they working too goddamn much, trying to provide, or they on drugs, or they in the streets, or they, you know what I'm saying? It's so many, you know how many households
they just don't have the parenting skills.
Or they just don't have the parents.
That's what I say. Sometimes my older brother used to do that stuff, thinking in his mind that he's teaching me to be tough.
Make you tough.
Yeah.
Now realizing that's teaching you to treat somebody else like that.
But if it's coming from your brother, you know it's coming from love. So now you want to show somebody some love.
And you thinking that's the way. You really care about the person, but you trying to just be hard on them and teach them a lesson.
And you don't know he in the bathroom cutting himself.
Yeah, but he don't know how to take that lesson the way you took it.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. Well, man, we applaud you on that, but we're gonna put all the information down on.
So it's really just a lot of this shit go way further than just some bullying shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I want people to understand. That's why I say this shit ain't just for the kids, it's for the parents too.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? It's for the parents too on all sides. For the parents that are going through something, we have to be support for them, to be a mental support for them, and to also help them come up with solutions on how to handle the problem. But then we also here to show other parents or to make them aware of what they should be doing if they're not doing to help that child, to see if that child is being bullied or to see if that child is the bully. Right. And if they are the bully, why are they bullying? Come on. It's deep.
It's called the Anti-Bully Gang.
Yeah.
And it's a nonprofit. And how
turn it into a nonprofit.
And you should. Yes, you should. Get some funding for that because that's needed.
Yeah.
How do they get? How somebody get a hold to you?
We're working on the website right now.
Okay.
Should be done soon. But we do have Instagram. Our Instagram is it's the Anti-Bully Gang. Instagram, just Anti-Bully Gang.
Okay.
Instagram, you can go there. You can message us there. But then we also have a hotline where you can call or text. And that's a 210-272-7707. And you can call that number or text that number to get help.
Yeah.
Or you can message me, King Kye on Instagram or Facebook as well. That's how people be getting a hold of me right now. But once the website is up, which will be antibullygang.com, people can go there and submit what's going on with the child. That way we can start finding, because there's so many people that I haven't been able to, because my following is growing from it.
Yeah.
And which is good, but when your following grows, sometimes there's messages you don't see because so many people try to send a message at one time, and then there's sometimes you don't see them all. It's weird. I don't know why they got it set up. Instagram is not set up for people with big followings because it's
impossible.
Even Facebook. And then I just found out like 2-3 years ago, Facebook has a hidden inbox. Y'all knew that. It's a hidden.
They hit it good, but I ain't know nothing about it.
It's a hidden inbox on Facebook. Look, I'm gonna show you in Messenger.
That's great.
Man, and apparently that shit had been out for years before I saw it.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how many messages I never saw.
Yeah.
So
I ain't no need.
Okay, it is right there.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So here it's crazy. Okay, so when you click on the app, click on Messenger, and your messages pop up. Right. Bro, if you click on these dots and you look down, you see it again. Messages, requests, and you click on that, and look, it got messages of people you may know. Look at this shit.
A whole dimension, a whole nother dimension.
Look at this shit, bro.
That's crazy.
That's why I scroll.
That's crazy.
So then you can go here to spam, and there's another one. A whole nother one full of fucking messages, dog.
This is inbox universe.
Yeah.
Well, I never even knew that.
Well, I'm gonna check mine when I get home. Let's see what's going on out there.
You want to get the
Oh man, yeah, bro. It's fucking. I don't know why they did that. Like, that's hard to keep up with all that.
Yeah.
So
Let me ask you this here, because I got a couple that I really want things I want to know about the way on the music side too.
Hold on, let me do this real quick.
Go ahead.
Now, you gave the information for people that wanted to reach out to you for some bullying. I never tell people, I always told people that are around me or kids, don't join a gang. But this is a gang I might want to join.
yeah.
So how do we get into the point to where people that might want to help join the gang want to come up to you?
That's an excellent question. And to anybody, to you, and to anybody who's watching, once you say, how can I be a part? You are already a part of the anti-bully gang.
There we go.
You're already a part of it, sir. I got t-shirts for you in the car.
The t-shirt. I'm the t-shirt king now.
Yeah,
You know you got the freestyle king. I'm the t-shirt king. I'll turn down no t-shirt.
if I don't have your size, I'll mail you one.
Man, yeah.
Got you.
Well, that's a gang I feel we should jump into.
This is a community event in our communities. My main goal with this is to be able to show people how to do this in their community. That way we can, because I can't do it alone.
Yeah.
It's too big of a problem.
Absolutely.
So it will take a village and a city. You know, so we're going to come together on it and we're going to all do our part with it. So that's what it's about.
Definitely doing yours.
Because I feel like, and the reason I did call it a gang is because I feel like gangs were created for the community.
In the beginning. Yeah, absolutely.
The first thought of a gang. And so I'm at the point in my life where I can lead a gang like that because I will not fall, I will not fault, I will not mess up, I would not be corrupted, I would not put money above these kids, drugs or nothing, and would never be anything towards what we got going on. So this would never turn into that. Ever. So we good. All we need money for is to be able to touch more children. And to be able to help more families. You know, that's really all we need money for. And I want to hire a staff.
There you go.
And I want to be able to make this like a big thing. I want to be able to build have a big office building where kids can come in, where we have therapy, counseling for kids, where we have boxers set up and fighters and trainers set up to help kids learn how to defend themselves. We have people that can come in and talk to the kids, and they can come in and play basketball, or like a youth facility. But it's set up for kids that have been through bullying and kids who have found out to be bullies. Their parents can bring them there, and we can show them love, and because they may not be getting love in a certain place. So they can come here, they can get love here with us. We can show them how they're supposed to be and how to overcome things that they may be going through, and understand that it's not them. And help them with their anger, because a lot of them have bad anger issues. You grow up with that shit and it'll kill you, it'll kill you, put you in jail. That's not, anger is like one of the worst things. And a lot of people, these days, I don't know if you noticed, but people make it like a funny thing, a popular thing to be toxic. I don't know if y'all ever noticed that.
No, I've seen it.
It's all on TV.
They rap about it. They rap about it. They brag about being toxic like this.
You know why? Because crazy anger is the norm. Irregular thinking is the norm. That's because there's so many dysfunctional families in America. But people gotta understand it's time to break that cycle. It's time to understand that that's not okay. And it's okay to get help. Come on. It's okay to talk about shit that you're going through. It's okay to do right shit, to do the right thing. Come on. Your kids depend on it. You know what I'm saying? All of our kids depend on it. So why not? Why not start now? Why not break that cycle and say, hey, this ain't cool that we toxic.
Exactly. And see, and then we in an entertainment industry that promotes that kind of behavior, and they pay you to be that way. So now it's looked at like, okay, I just have to do this, do that, and then now I can get some money. So now it's become popularized, and it's become something to be lucrative financially.
Money is the
root. And the young people are watching it though. You're looking at the money I'm getting, but the young babies at home like, okay, that's how I need to be. So for y'all to offer that balance, because another thing too is you have grown adult men and women who will still say, I'm being bullied.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
It ain't just children. You
it's
hear
not
about
just
people at
children.
work.
Yeah.
All like that.
Yeah.
I'm being
That's why I say it's
Yeah.
deep, bro.
It's deep.
It's deep.
Yeah.
It's deep, dog. And when it really started hitting me how deep this really is, I was like, oh wow. Like, oh my gosh. This is really life changing.
Yeah.
It's really life changing because it can help change lives on all kind of levels.
Purpose driven.
You know, it can help change lives on all kind of levels, man. So I'm excited to be a part of it, and you know, I can't wait to see what the future holds.
I can tell, man. It's another passion here. I can see it. I can tell, man. It's just exuding.
Yeah.
Let me get my little couple more in, man. I want to talk about the song you did with Zero. Let me know.
Yeah.
I saw that it's closing in on 1 million views, man. What was it like working with a lot of the legends just in the game period? Like you mentioned, you worked with Hawk a long time ago, and Flip and Roll and all these guys, man. You know, talk about that whole experience, because you one of them, but it never gets old to collaborate with other
Hell no, man. You know, I really can't explain it because I'm such in awe by it. I mean, I just to be seeing me here cool with you, and you telling me the stuff you telling me, it's like, you know, like, you know, I grew up to all this, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's a dream come true, man. It's something that I would have never imagined starting out, especially with my love for basketball. You know, yeah, man. It's Klondike Cat.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, come on.
PSK 13. Come on, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, you guys, man. I mean, I just, all I can say is it's just been a beautiful thing. I can't wait for us to get us one in.
I mean, I was thinking about that on the way over here.
Yeah,
on the way over there.
Yeah, we gotta get one.
I just did one last night, and I said, man, shit, I need to get one. But yeah, man, you know, it's a beautiful thing, and you know, I'm happy, you know, when these, you know, younger guys or fans of me want to do stuff for me, and then I start seeing them doing their thing. Like it's just beautiful, bro. And I'm grateful to be able to be in a position to do it and to make it happen. And I really started, you know, thinking like, man, this is really like a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to do it, to be able to hit up little Flip and be like, hey Flip, well, what you think about me coming out on your set? I'd rather bang slow. And Flip hitting me back like, hell yeah, brother, let's do it.
And we saw it. We saw it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. That, and then, you know, Zero, I do a song with Zero, and then Zero come to San Antonio and call me after do the song, let me know with him on his set. Man, it's stuff like that just, you know, it just really mean the world to me, man. And I appreciate it, and you know, I can't wait to do more, you know. And you know, honestly, man, like I said, we talked about age earlier, and bro, like I just feel so good right now when it comes to music and all that. And I'm about to really, that's why I said I really want to get one in with you, because I am about to be working on some stuff, man. I got a lot of stuff that, you know, I'm about to be dropping and putting out, and you know, so it's a perfect time for me to start putting out music. So yeah, man. And a lot of it come, you know, with the things I do with anti-bullying too. With my music, a lot of the kids attract themselves to good music, and you gotta make sure, you know, that I keep my music catalog up. You know what I'm saying? Because I already done so much. It's time to keep my music catalog up. But now my music's gonna be a little bit more influential, inspiring, motivating. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, I might curse here and there and stuff like that, but it's gonna be, you know, a little bit more motivating type of stuff. You know, we may talk about the streets, but it's gonna be some positive, motivating stuff.
You gotta be, you know, and speak the language of the people, and it's growth. You see, it's never about cuss words to me is more about content.
Content.
Because I can say 90 cuss words in a 16 bar verse, but I'm really speaking some knowledge in that cuss word. And like, okay, man, y'all sift through that and focus on the message.
Exactly.
Or I ain't gotta say one cuss word at all and be talking the nastiest, dirtiest, raunchiest stuff. I ain't gotta use
I was listening to, I saw a little Instagram reel from La Russell.
Yeah.
And somebody in the comments, they said, man, you know, this is cool and all, you're doing great, brother, but you're saying nigga a little too much. And he said, nigga, shut up.
Shout out to Lil Russell, man. Out there in Cali, man. Yeah, no doubt.
Shout out to him.
It's content, man. It's all about content, man. And I think that the music we learn as we go along, because you know I got a lot of crazy stuff from back in the day, but you learn as you go along that God gifted us the blessing of the music in order to relay the message. Yeah. The message is the real jewel.
Yeah.
It's like you carrying an important figure in a car. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the car is just the vehicle. The important figure, that's the message.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to take them and transport that message through the music.
Yeah, that's one thing I learned when I was doing some research on you and just going through some of your videos. That resonated because it's substance.
Yeah.
It's not just, you know, just a hooky catch and it's substance, man. And it's deep substance as well. And it's a positive substance. And when you tackle your songs, I noticed this is that you get a real about it too at the end of the day. So that's what I respect that about the substance about you. And then the things that to hear that you're doing outside of the music, it just makes the artist, it just makes you be one of the greatest. That's why you deserve to be in that legend.
And what's better?
Yeah.
Answer this here. What's better? What's better? And I'm not calling you. I'm just using this. I'm not calling you a gangster rapper. No, I'm saying I'm just. What's better if you see a gangster rapper who raps about doing all this, doing this, but he really out in the community doing things. He really got boots on the ground. A conscious rapper that's talking all the conscious stuff, but he doing that.
Yeah.
See, you got studio gangsters, you got studio activists too. Yeah. Same thing. It ain't no different. You know, so everybody is real about what they real about, and a lot of cats are fake about something because they trying to get to some bread. So you know, the real gonna show outside of the booth. And it's not better many examples than what you're doing, brother. You know, you gotta care. We gonna get your body. I got one more. Whatever Keystone got. It's all good, man. Well, I appreciate. What's the hardest thing in the music business for you? Starting out when you first started, what was the hardest thing, and what's the hardest thing that you deal with now?
When I first started, you know, money. Yeah, when I first started, money for sure. But being in San Antonio, I would say, it was hard. You know, it is hard. That's why I do rapping so hard too. And also, you know, the whole thing with basketball, you know, San Antonio, they Corner Word, they one of the only schools that still want to give me a scholarship. Yeah. So me going to San Antonio, it meant a lot to me. Right. And then once I got there, discovering music and then doing what I did and doing what I'm doing and doing what I did in music, also it just means so much to me because it gave me that new dream, a new hope. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Anti-Bully Gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, San Antonio means that much to me like that. But starting in San Antonio, man, it's hard. Even though we was getting love, you know, we got love. You know, we was getting love because our CEO owned a record store, a CD store, and he would buy a front, you know, at Urban City. Yeah, so you might sell CDs. I'm sure. Yeah. So he, you know, he would sell CDs and, you know, so Paul Wall and Chamillionaire, Slim Thug, Mike Jones, and Michael Watts, and all those guys could go to him to sell their CDs. Right. So that's how he built the relationships with them. Yeah. It's actually how we got out there. Right. Because he built those relationships to them with that. Then he started a label, and with that label, he was able to get features for them, features from them for us, and that's how, you know, that happened. Yeah. And so that, and then, you know, I started writing late.
Yeah.
I hadn't started writing till I was like 22.
Yeah.
So I was just always trying to freestyle and stuff. So learning how to write, you know, learning how patterns and cadences,
there you go,
you know, all that type of stuff. That was tough because you know I didn't know, I didn't know none of that shit. And so even just substance, even you know, besides just I'm gonna come down, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So you know, having to learn that, but that comes with the love of it. Like, if you love something, you're gonna figure all that shit out. Because you love it.
You finding your identity. You know, it's music is like life. It's like you figuring out who you are as a man. Growing up. In music, you got to find out who you are as an artist. You got to grow into it.
And that took me time too, because I could sing and rap. So sometimes, like, should I sing more? Should I rap more? Should I rap fast? Should I rap slow? Should I? Because I could do it all. I could do it all. For real, literally. You know, I don't know about K Reno do it all, but I can do it all. But yeah, man, that's really it. And then now, you know, I would say, you know, getting older, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, none of that matter no more. Because I'm me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm who I am. So as long as I can stay comfortable with who I am and comfortable in my own skin and just love music, we good. I'm just do that, you know what I'm saying, and put out my shit, and always be willing to adapt to the times.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? Because I do that. I do adapt to the times. You know, I make sure that I'm using some type of element that's being used in music today. You know, whether it be a way they sing or whether it be a way that the music, the bass lines are, or the drums, or, you know, whatever. I'm going to try to do something. Not all, but some. I'm going to have something.
Incorporate.
Because you do so many songs. You can do that. You can, you know, and so I do things like that. I'm always studying, trying to listen to new music and listen to how other artists are spitting and how they're rapping and studying. See, there's a difference between listening and studying.
Come on, man. There you go.
You can listen to music all day long, but studying music is different. You need to listen. When you really listen, you're listening to how the artist is spitting the ad-libs. You listen to how the beat is made. You listen to the patterns that the artist has.
There you go.
You listen. That's studying. That's studying, man. And then if you're an artist, you listen to those things and the things that you like, you can incorporate that into your music. You know what I'm saying? Because you will do it a different way. Because everybody's voice is an instrument.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
See, look, it's like we go back to basketball. There we go. In sports, you watch film. And you pick up things about yourself in the film. You pick up things about the team you playing against in the film. And you I like that little move. I like that footwork. And you the same as me. That's all he just said. That's dope, man. You got anything, Keystone?
I was gonna ask you, like the anti-bullying is great, but have the game bullied you? Because the game, the music game, in any way, format.
It bullied me before.
You had to push through and get through.
Oh yeah. I was. I mean, just like I was talking about with me being bullied. I was bullied in high school when I was a freshman. You know, overcame that, and then when I moved to San Antonio, I was getting bullied. I get bullied by not much anymore, but when I was coming up, you know, they tried to use that I was born in Houston as some way to degrade my character, like that makes me fake or something type shit. And it was a thing. You know, people was really hating on me just because I was born in Houston. You wasn't born in San Antonio. You was born in Houston, repping San Antonio. Like, yeah, don't you know Houston? You know how much cooler I look if I repped Houston? For real? Bro, I thought I was trying to help. I'm trying to help the city because of the special things that I feel it did to me and the special things that it means to my heart in San Antonio. And because of that, I'll do it. You know, I rep it because I love it.
Let me explain something to people who think like that. Number one, we should always be glad that anybody, no matter where they from, will come and take on their city and wear your city on their chest. We have
multi-billion-dollar sports franchises in every major city in the world, and for the most part, that's not even one person that plays for that team that's from that city.
Yeah,
So I don't know no Houston Rocket that's born in Houston that I can think of. But they wear rocket, they rep rock, we spend our money, we chill, we rep and rock. So we gotta grow out of that kind of mindset of feeling like, that's childish to me.
Yeah.
So if a man comes along or a woman comes along and they fall in love with your city, I don't care, from Timbuktu, and they want to wear that city on their chest and they representing it well and bringing attention to your city,
Thanks.
embrace it the same way you would embrace the football player who plays for your team and he's from another state, embrace it the same way, man. And so that's just childish.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say in Texas. Anyway, I don't know how it is with other states, but if Dallas is playing and they in the championship and Houston ain't, we rocking for Dallas just for the fact that they Texas. If San Antonio's in the thing, we rocking for them.
Look, I had a show in San Antonio 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was there, I said, man, this is one of my favorite cities to perform at. I said, well, boy, y'all pulled a stunt to get Wemby, man. Y'all did something dirty to get Wemby, boy. They was out there like, oh, come on, okay. But I understand that. I guess the only team I can't ride with is the Cowboys with it coming in. I know San Antonio's Cowboy country too, man.
But not for me. I'm
Yeah, boy, you there each time.
On that,
But I do the Spurs, man. I love Spurs because I was always Duncan Ginobili.
Me too.
Pop,
Yeah, me too.
And Pop been there forever, bro. Just one of the best coaches ever. So
Man.
when my boys got knocked out, my Rockets, we hit our little downslide.
Yeah.
San Antonio was up. I would rock with the Spurs. I wanted to see them win it. I never wanted to see Dallas win, though.
Yeah. Well, Dirk and them
I
I ain't gonna lie. I would.
and when they lost this year, I was like, but I love Kyrie.
That's just-
I
love
love Kyrie, man.
I was conflicted.
Yeah, that was tough. That was
The only
tough.
thing I love about Dallas is that Jerry Jones.
You know what's crazy about the Spurs, bro? Like, even one of the reasons I even got the Spurs tatted on me, when I first got to San Antonio, they practiced in my school's gym.
Wow.
So I was there when Tony Parker first came.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was there, Tim Duncan. I was there before David Robinson retired.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was right there with them. Not only right there with them, but they would have they Spurs summer basketball camps in our gym.
Wow.
So we played for the team, so they let us work the camps.
Yeah.
So I would get paid. My check said Spurs on it.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I was so close with the organization.
Yeah.
And then boom, they started winning them championships and all that. And so I was a part of all that, bro. So it's a lot more than just, me saying I rep San Antonio.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is really, like, it's a history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now we 25 years later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now, like I said, people said whatever, hating because I was born in Houston, they don't understand. That made me stronger.
Yeah.
That made me more solid.
Yeah.
Because it broke my heart to hear people talking like that, trying to degrade me, to act like I'm weak or something because of it, or I'm a fraud, or I'm this or that because of it. But it made me stronger. Because it made me say, I'm going to show you motherfuckers what's up.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to always be me.
Yeah.
I ain't going to never switch or fold. I'm going to always be who I am.
And people, gang, people gonna hate on you when you born and raised somewhere. People born and raised in Houston, and folks in Houston born and raised and hating on us. I mean, that's just the nature of it, man. But I'm gonna tell you this, man, because we sure appreciate you coming out and giving some of your time, man. We learned so much. I think the one thing that I got from this whole conversation with you is understanding the importance of knowing how to build relationships.
Yeah.
Because it seems like that's the whole fabric of your journey. It's like, man, building these relationships, and the people that you come in contact with seem to always gravitate to where it's like, once they lock in with Kylie, this is a good dude.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I don't got no ulterior motives. I'm genuine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell it how it is.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just tell it just like that. I ain't gonna hide it. You know what I'm saying? And if something happen, I'm gonna tell you about it. We can talk about it. I ain't gonna hold it in. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can talk about it and resolve it, you know, in a peaceful way. You know what I'm saying? But that's how the relationships get built. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to just, and it sucks because there's so many people out here that do hit up people just to try to get something. You know what I'm saying? They ain't hitting them up to be cool with them. They hitting them up on some bullshit because they want something. And so when people find out that ain't what I'm about, because it's our love. You know what I'm saying? It's really our love, bro. And I want to be able to connect with people in all shapes and forms, bro, because we are, like I said, we are a family. So we treat each other as such. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about.
No doubt about it, man. Well, we thank you for coming through, my brother, man.
Appreciate
It's
you
been
having me, man.
an educational process indeed, man. And anytime you need us, man, feel free to reach out, whatever it is. We
Likewise.
We're gonna get that song. Y'all heard we got that song.
Let's do it.
Indeed. King Kye,
yes,
my brother, representing on the Underground Dialogue podcast, where the name speaks for itself.
Let them know where they can find you.
King Kye, everything King Kye, or you can look up Anti-Bully Gang. Just Google Anti-Bully Gang. Don't buy no shirts off Google though, because they've been trying to copy them shirts. There are about 30 different sites trying to copy the Anti-Bully Gang, but it's already trademarked and they about to take that shit down. But you can Google King Kye. My name is Kyle, and then Lee like Bruce Lee. King Kye. Google, all my stuff will come up on Google. God bless.
This your big brother Kye Reno.
And your boy Kye Stowe.
We'll catch y'all next go round. Peace and hair grease. Man, it's your big brother Kye Reno. And check this out, man. The Underground Dialogue podcast is offering advertising opportunities, man. You can promote your business, you can promote your video, your song, whatever it is that you have, man. Reach out to us if you're interested in promoting on the Underground Dialogue podcast. All you gotta do is email us at undergrounddialoguepodcast@gmail.com. Get it. What up, man? It's your big brother, Kye Reno. I'm proud to announce that I'm a new brand ambassador to this new brand of clothing and shoes called Volage. Y'all make sure that y'all support this. It's already available. Houston-based company, straight out the A's. Look at the quality of the packaging itself. We ain't even got to the shoes yet, man. And this is just one pair of shoes, one design. They got all kinds of dope designs of shoes that you guys can choose from. Go to volage.biz and find your order, find what you want. Wide selection to choose from, male and female items, and I'm proud to be a part of it, man. Community workers, versatile products, Volage, manufactured in Italy. Look at the quality of this box, man. Y'all don't know what it is. Catch y'all later on. Peace.
Level legit clothes, so get used to people asking you, yo, where you get those? Say we wear Volage. We showing up. We wear Volage. Next brand blowing up. We wear Volage. Get yours, try it on. We wear Volage. World when you got it on. We wear Volage. The slogan we go by. The streets to the streets, we accommodate both sides. So many fresh styles attracted to your eyes. So we gon' put them on and let the whole world know why. We wear Volage. Get yours, try it on. We wear Volage. World when you got it on. We wear Volage. The slogan we go by. The streets to the streets, we accommodate both sides. So many fresh styles attracted to your eyes. So we gon' put them on and let the whole world know why. We wear Volage. Get yours, try it on. I wonder if they ready. They ain't ready to have this conversation. Or these kind of conversations. But guess what? We gon' have them anyway. Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? Not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? Not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. From the industry to the Oval Office, we expose the darkest motives of them all and disclose what the protocol is. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. We gon' help you with what you go through, reshape and mold you, and sweep over them weak lies they told you. If you living with no clue, we gon' deprogram the old you, and you get to keep your soul too.